Top 3 worst Roman emperors of all time. In this video, we will explore the most brutal emperors of all time who contributed to the fall of the Roman Empire. If you love history and the Roman Empire, then be sure to smash that like and subscribe button. At number 3, we have Maximinus Thrax. Maximinus Thrax ruled briefly as the Roman emperor from 235 CE to his death in 238 CE. He could hardly read and was described as a barbarian. He became emperor after the Roman military assassinated the previous emperor. The Roman Senate never supported Maximinus, but the military rallied behind him. Maximinus only cared for the army, and he won their favor by doubling their pay. He exhausted the Roman Empire with war, and eventually his troops would turn on him. His rule was seen as the start of the great Roman military anarchy of the 3rd century. Maximinus was against the Christians because his predecessor had favored them, and therefore he had all church leaders killed. The Senate backed a revolt against him. In return, Maximinus tried to bring his constant war back home to Rome. Eventually, his troops turned on him and they killed him and his son and all his advisors. At number 2, we have Nero. Nero was perhaps a literal psychopath. As we all know, history is written by the victors and all leaders have horror stories, but Nero has too many to count to his name. Nero killed his own mother so that he could remarry. He divorced and executed his first wife. His second wife, he kicked to death. His third marriage was to a freed slave who he had castrated. Nero is remembered for the Great Fire of Rome, which he allegedly started to clear land for his palatial complex, the Domus Aurea. Apparently, he stood and played his fiddle while Rome was burning. Nobody knows what caused the fire, but Nero blamed Christians, which led to widespread persecution. At number 1, we have Caracalla, who was perhaps the most bloodthirsty emperor of all time. He ruled from 198 to 217 AD. Caracalla ascended to the throne alongside his brother Geta. However, Caracalla would not want to share the throne, so he had his brother killed and his followers slaughtered. He even killed his brother in front of his own mother. He even had his memory wiped out from history by the Senate. He made it illegal to even mention his brother's name. Caracalla is often regarded as one of the most bloodthirsty tyrants in Roman history. He exiled his own wife to an island and later killed her. He ordered a purge totaling over 20,000 deaths. He massacred an allied Germanic force and massacred the population of Alexandria after he heard rumors of a satirical theater play mocking his antics. He started the trend of debasing the currency, which would lead to inflation problems. He would overpay his soldiers, which caused a downward spiral of the economy. All the Roman citizens would then get taxed outrageously to pay the soldiers and set a precedent where any future emperor who doesn't do the same would risk losing the army's favor. He arranged a marriage with the Parthian princess, then killed her and everyone else at the wedding. The Parthian wedding was a solid opportunity for Rome to strengthen relations on their eastern border while they dealt with Germania. Caracalla contributed greatly to the fall of the Roman Empire. We are the Legacy Tales, and you have just been educated on some of the worst Roman emperors of all time. Smash that like and subscribe button to join us on our journey through history. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.